From a young age, we tend to develop feelings of love that look similar to the infatuated love shown in Sternberg's triangle of love. How exactly do we choose the people that we're intimate with? By implementing Darwin's theory of natural selection in human behavior, evolutionary psychology began exploring the many attributes that individuals take into consideration when looking for a companion. Early research was mostly focused on natural selection and the selfish gene theory. However, scientists now tend to shift their interest towards new mating strategies, specifically sexual selection and signaling theory.
According to Sevchik 2007, sexual selection is the contest between individuals that make certain attributes come up, which give access to mates. In this contest, Darwin, 1859, supported that there is sex dimorphism that is occurring because of females being pickier when choosing a mate, so naturally the males have to compete even more in order to be chosen. This sex dimorphism is further supported by Trivers, 1972, with the parental investment theory, which specifies that females have to invest more time and energy in order to produce a single offspring. Therefore, it's obvious why they should be the ones that do the choosing. There are multiple variables that influence one's choice of mate, so let's start with one of the most important factors of sexual selection, which is called sex traits. These traits are divided in traits that arise from competition within a sex, intersexual competition, and the virtues that are passed on through sex with an individual that displays particularly desired attributes. Miller, 1998, supported on the second category of traits that mate choice needs to be psychological and/or physiological. In addition, he states that it involves both conscious and unconscious processes without it needing be completely rational.
Rational explanations for mate choice are the various theories regarding sexual reproduction, which display the benefits that drive us into choosing a particular partner. A very well-founded and supported theory is the repair theory that, according to Ridley in 2001, portrays sexual reproduction as a means to preserve specific genetic qualities. Therefore, it makes sense to try and mate with partners that have more positive genetic characteristics in order to minimize the chances of the offspring acquiring the negative genetic traits. Some of these traits are observable from the appearance of the individual, which immediately links certain physical attributes to genetic qualities, as stated in the fitness indicator theory by Miller in 2000. Not exclusively linked in humans, this same behavior is noticed in animals as well, with a great example being the peacock's tail, with a direct correspondence between tail length and parasite resistance, making long-tailed peacocks more likely to be picked for sexual reproduction.
A more humanistic example is some non-physical attributes that specifically refer to artistic qualities. A key note to make is the effect that stress hormones, glucocorticoid, and sex steroids, testosterone, have in an individual's chances of mating. Even though there has been research conducted in animals that shows examples such as birds that have their feather strength to appearance influenced by stress hormones. Not enough research has focused on human beings, but we do know that glucocorticoid, stress hormone, has a direct effect on body condition, therefore an influence in chances of mate choice.
As many researchers suggest, body condition raises an individual's chances of mating, but not equally for both males and females. Bass and Barnes in 1986 formed the structural powerlessness hypothesis, claiming that males and females have the same preferences by nature, but are influenced by the societal structure that sets males as the finance holders and females as the need to be attractive. In fact, this theory was tested and showed reliable results supporting this hypothesis in various nations. Wiedemann et al. In 1992 findings showed that 18% more males compared to females regard physical attractiveness as an important factor, and 34% more females than males selected financial status as a key criteria in mate choice.
More social differences are shown between the genders from a study by Jessica Parker and Melissa Barclay in 2009. Even though it would be expected from males to do more mate poaching, considering the fact that they are considered the polygamous gender, Clark, Saver and Abrahams 1999, the results show quite the opposite. The conclusion of the study is that females were more likely to pursue an individual if that person is in a relationship rather than a single person. Moreover, Mate choice coping is further supported by David Wainford, 2007, who through studies concluded that males are more likely to be picked for mates if they are already in a relationship with another female. One of the explanations for why mate choice coping happens is that females tend to be more influenced in their mate choice according to society's view of their target. Therefore, if that individual has already been selected as a mate, he is more likely to be a good choice for a partner and provide better offspring too.
Though many have attempted to explain this topic, especially from an evolutionary perspective, there are too many varieties in the conclusions we have in order to make a solid statement. A good starting point for further research could be to try and discover if there are any innate preferences in the way we choose our partners. For now, mate choice is an equation with multiple variables that we still have not completely figured out.